Led by survivors of the shooting that occurred less than 6 weeks ago at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida, hundreds of thousands of people gathered in the nation's capital to demand gun reform.
I'm from Miami Lakes, Florida. I'm a Washington, D.C. native.
We're from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
I'm from Rimouski, Quebec in Canada.
And we're from Jacksonville, Florida, and we took a 3-hour plane ride.
Students from all across the nation are marching today to say that schools need to be a safer place. But what makes a school safe varies from community to community, student to student.
Killing our future.
The city of Baltimore provided free buses for 3,000 students to travel down to Washington, D.C. For student Jacob Wright, today was about advocating to get guns off the streets.
Everybody shouldn't be able to get a gun just because they just want to. There needs to be more rules and make it harder to get a gun.
We caught up with Baltimore Mayor Catherine Pugh as she arrived in D.C. Pugh has been vocal about supporting youth in her city who want to talk about their specific experiences with gun violence.
Voices of urban youth need to be heard. As you well know, 300 and some odd murders occurred in our city, and 300 and some odd shootings occurred in schools across this nation, mostly in suburban communities. But urban youth are impacted just as well. And I tell folks, while violence has gone down since November in every single category in our city, no violence is acceptable. No one should die from gun violence in this country.
16-year-old Diamond Oscasio traveled overnight by bus with the Chicago organization Brave, a peer-led violence prevention youth council. Members of Brave have been meeting with Parkland survivors to discuss their experiences with gun violence. Diamond wants people to understand that in her community, gun violence is a part of their daily lives.
My cousin passed away. His name was Frankie Gonzalez, and he was shot and killed due to being in a crossfire in his car. He was shot in the head. The Parkland kids, for them it was just that one moment. And with us, every day someone dies or a few people die due to gun violence. For us it's forever, and it has been forever.
No more silence!
I'm hoping that the government sees that there's a lot of youth out here angry. We know our facts. We're doing our research, and we will keep standing up for what we believe until what we believe comes true.
Welcome to the revolution.
For PBS NewsHour Student Reporting Labs, I'm Tinoco in Washington, D.C.